10D003003, located at 10 South Cross Lane, Ringo, Catoosa County, State of Georgia, requested by the applicant Craig Gilbert for Down South Homes LLC, so as to grant a zoning variance to reduce the required building setback for a parcel zoned I-1 to 30 feet to address the official zoning map for the city of Fort Oglethorpe and other related purposes. Is there anyone here that would like to speak either in favor of or in opposition of ordinance 2025-32? Mayor, doesn't appear anyone's present.
Thank you, Mr. Stoltz. Item number 2, public hearing for ordinance number 2025-33. Mr. Stoltz.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 2025-33, an ordinance by the mayor and council for the city of Fort Oglethorpe for a zoning amendment with special exception for tax parcel number 003D051 located at 1397 Battlefield Parkway, Fort Oglethorpe, Catoosa County, Georgia, by the owner Emerson Russell, so as to amend the zoning of said property from a C1 zoning to an R5 special exception zoning, to amend the official zoning map for the city of Fort Oglethorpe, to repeal conflicting ordinances and other related purposes. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor of or in opposition of ordinance number 2025-33? If you would go up, state your full name and spell your last name for me, sir.
Tyler Tharpe, T-H-A-R-P-E.
Go ahead.
So we're requesting rezoning for R5 with a special exemption to build up to 11. The reason why we're asking for the special exemption is so we can cut our lot costs and make them more affordable. The difference wouldn't actually be in a smaller or larger building. The size of the building would actually be the same. So our square footage would just be smaller units to make them more affordable. So our buffer and our setbacks wouldn't be affected.
Same size building?
It'll be the same size building, just smaller units in that building.
What are they, 2, 3? How many? What
2 bed, 2 bath.
Okay. All of them?
Yes, sir.
You're saying if we did 11 versus 7?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes. The difference would be is one would have a garage and one wouldn't. So if we did the 7 layout, they would have a garage. If we did the 11, they wouldn't.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Is there anyone else that would like to speak in favor of or in opposition of ordinance number 2025-33? Mayor, doesn't appear anyone's present.
Thank you, Mr. Stoltz. Item number 3, a public hearing for ordinance number 2025-34. Mr. Stoltz.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 2025-34, be it ordained by the mayor and council for the city of Fort Oglethorpe by an application for a certificate of appropriateness for tax parcel number 00031008207 Barnhart Circle, Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia 30742, requested by the owners Jeremy and Dana Pye, so as to approve the application for a certificate of appropriateness for repairs to a residence located in Fort Oglethorpe Historic District and other related purposes. Is there anyone that would like to speak in favor of or in opposition of ordinance number 2025-34? If you would come up, please, ma'am. And if you would state your full name and spell your last name.
I am Dana Pye, and this is my husband Jeremy Pye. It's P-H-Y. We are getting hopeful to get the certificate of appropriateness to fix our roof and the wood with our rotting house.
Everything will be replaced with like materials. It'll all be wood. There won't be anything vinyl. It'll all be historically preserved. We got a strong care about the neighborhood and everything that's there, so we want to keep it as accurate and everything as we can. So my brother's a carpenter. I'm going to have him doing a lot of the carpentry work. Got a friend who is very good roofer. He's going to have to put a roof on. Then we're going to get the tree removed that's in the back, which is causing most of the damage. Hopefully get the chimneys replaced. Looking for some historic bricks. Haven't found those yet, but in case we do. That's what we got.
Fantastic. Which house is it?
207 is the big yellow one on top of the hill.
Awesome.
It's a beautiful home. Thank you for taking such good care of it.
Well, we haven't done that so far. We did it first, but it's been hard. It's a big piece of chewing gum to chew. So.
Is there anyone else that would like to speak in favor of or in opposition of ordinance number 2025-34? Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Stoltz. Item number 4, public hearing for ordinance number 2025-35. Mr. Stoltz.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 2025-35, an ordinance by the Mayor and Council of the City of Fort Oglethorpe for authorization to make application for non-conforming use sign variance for tax parcel number 0020A007 located at 4150 Cloud Springs Road, Ringo, Catoosa County, State of Georgia, by the owner, Weagle Stores Incorporated, by Tiffany Walker, so as to authorize applicant to make application for a sign variance to erect a non-conforming use sign upon said property. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor of or in opposition of same?
Melissa Clark, a representative of Waggles, real estate director, 3100 Waggles Lane, Powell, Tennessee. We are asking for this non-conforming sign approval simply because the topography and trying to get cars to see us from the interstate. As you know, that property goes up quite a bit in the back, and so we're hoping we can get a sign that will be visible to the interstate traffic and be able to pull some of that into our store.
When are you gonna start on it?
Well, I got my land disturbance approval today, so I'm super excited about that. We have submitted in the building plans as well today, but that'll be a cursory review for that at first. We're gonna go ahead and close on the property within 30 days. And then if we have our building permit or our building plans approved, probably bid those out within 30 days of that. So I would say within 90 days, we should be starting.
Good.
Got a lot of land work to do on
yeah.
that particular site, so that part will take a while. A typical store takes about 10 months to open, but this one with the extensive land work that we'll have to do, it may take a little bit longer.
Okay.
So.
Do you know yet exactly how big it's going to be? Like how many pumps? And you said it was
Yes,
gonna
I
have
think
a
we've
diesel.
shown 10 on there. I'd have to go back and look at the plan, but I want to say there's 10 pumps located on it, plus a diesel fueling island that'll house like trucks and box trucks and things like that. It's typically what we get. We get the independent trucker and usually a lot of local facilities like, you know, the garbage trucks and things like that typically tend to use our facilities. So. RVs a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions?
No, thank you.
Great.
Thank you, guys. We're excited to be in Fort O.
Yeah.
Glad to have you.
Anyone else like to speak in favor of or in opposition of ordinance number 2025-35? Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Stoltz. Item number 5, public hearing for ordinance number 2025-36. Mr. Stoltz.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 2025-36, an ordinance of the Mayor and Council of the City of Fort Oglethorpe for a land subdivision for tax parcel number 0003F030 located at 212 First Street, Fort Oglethorpe, Catoosa County, State of Georgia, by the owner, City of Fort Oglethorpe, so as to subdivide said parcel into 2 separate parcels to amend the official zoning map for the City of Fort Oglethorpe, to repeal conflicting ordinances and other related purposes. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor of or in opposition of ordinance number 2025-36?
Taylor Hutt-Wagner, our Economic Development Director, is going to come up and give us some background on this.
Yes, so this is the about 2.5 blocks of warehouses in between 1st and 2nd Street, and we're going to divide that into 3 separate parcels. So it'll be one parcel at the end closest to Thomas. The middle warehouses will become one parcel Stable 41 will become one parcel. Any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else that would like to speak in favor of or in opposition of ordinance number 2025-36? Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Stoltz. Item number 6, public hearing for ordinance number 2025-37. Mr. Stoltz.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 2025-37, an ordinance of the mayor and council of the city of Fort Oglethorpe for a zoning amendment for tax parcel number 0208046A, located at 231 French Street, Rossville, Walker County, state of Georgia, by the owner Norman and Lona Lanier, so as to amend the zoning of said property from an R3 zoning to an R1 zoning, to amend the official zoning map for the city of Fort Oglethorpe, to repeal conflicting ordinances and other related purposes. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor of or in opposition of ordinance number 2025-37? Mayor, doesn't appear anyone's present.
Thank you, Mr. Stoltz. Item number 7, public hearing for ordinance number 2028-38. Mr. Stoltz.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 2025-38, be it ordained by the mayor and council for the city of Fort Oglethorpe, an ordinance for the annexation of tax parcel number 0208046 231 French Street, Rossville, Walker County, state of Georgia, requested by the owners Norman and Lona Lanier, so as to annex said property into the corporate limits of the city of Fort Oglethorpe, to change the corporate limits of the city of Fort Oglethorpe, to amend the official zoning map for the city of Fort Oglethorpe, to repeal conflicting ordinances and other related purposes. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor of or in opposition of ordinance number 2025-38? Yes, go right on up, sir. If you would, state your name and spell your last name.
My name's Norman Lanier. I want to read this to you guys. Good evening, Mayor, City Council, and citizens. Thank you for this opportunity to speak today. I currently reside in Rossville, and I'm here to ask for my home to be annexed into Fort O, and I'd like to give you a few reasons why. First, whenever I was a child, I had fond memories of camping at my uncle's place next to the military park and running around in it. Those times were immensely enjoyable for me, but it ignited an interest in exploring the local history and marveling at the natural beauty of Georgia. I truly believe being a part of Fort O would not only preserve my personal cherished experiences, but also make it accessible for other families like mine to savor the unique qualities of the area and that make their own memories as well. Secondly, Battlefield Parkway is an area I frequently visit, as it offers incredible variety of restaurants and shoppings, other options that the locals need, and bring residents together. Having my home in Fort O would mean that more connections to these amenities and support the growing economy. Lastly, I'd like to mention Rossville Boulevard. Over the years, it's remained largely unchanged, a quiet reminder of the area roots. And I think it could be revitalized, make it more safer for everyone. In conclusion, annexation, an opportunity for growth improvement, and a better address for me. And I'm confident that becoming a resident of Fort O would benefit not only my family, but also the neighborhood and broader community. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Thank you, sir.
I have Parkinson's, so I speak a little bit.
That's okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else that would like to speak in favor of or for an opposition of ordinance number 2025?
38.
I lost it. 38. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Stoltz. At this time, we'll call our regularly scheduled council meeting to order. Mr. Stoltz, if you would please call the roll.
Certainly. Thank you, Mayor. Mayor Earl Gray,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Rhonda James.
Here.
Councilman Derek Rogers.
Here.
Councilman Jim Child.
Here.
Councilman Craig Crawford.
Here.
Council Lady Paula Stenney.
Here.
Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Stoltz. Let the record show we do have a quorum for tonight's meeting. This time we'll do our invocation and our pledge. Ms. James, if you would, please do the invocation. Ms. Childs, lead us in the pledge, please.
Let us pray. Lord, we thank you for today, this beautiful day that we've had. We appreciate all this weather that you've given us, and we appreciate our employees, and please be with them to keep them all safe. As we go through this meeting tonight, we ask you be with us as we make the best decisions we can for this city and its citizens. We ask all these things in Christ's name. Amen.
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 I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This time we'll set our agenda for tonight's meeting. Ms. Heen, do you have any modifications?
No, Mr. Mayor, I do not.
Thank you, Ms. Heen. I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
Make a motion. Second.
Motion by Mr. Crawford, second by Mr. Rogers. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Agenda is set. Next item on the agenda is our minutes from our previous council meeting. Members of the council have had an opportunity to review the minutes from our August 25th meeting. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Child, second by Mr. Crawford. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is ordinances. Item number 1 under ordinances. First reading of ordinance number 2025-32. Mr. Stokes.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 2025-32, an ordinance of the mayor and council of the city of Fort Oglethorpe for a zoning variance for tax parcel number 00010D003003, located at 10 South Cross Lane, Ringo, Catoosa County, State of Georgia, requested by the applicant Craig Gilbert for Down South Homes LLC, so as to grant a zoning variance to reduce the required building setback for a parcel zoned I-1 to 30 feet to address the official zoning map for the city of Fort Oglethorpe and other related purposes. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Stoltz. Next item is first reading for ordinance number 2025-33. Mr. Stokes.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 2025-33, an ordinance of the mayor and council of the city of Fort Oglethorpe for a zoning amendment with special exception for tax parcel number 003D051, located at 1397 Battlefield Parkway, Fort Oglethorpe, Catoosa County, State of Georgia, by the owner Emerson Russell, so as to amend the zoning of said property from a C1 zoning to an R5 special exception zoning, to amend the official zoning map for the city of Fort Oglethorpe, to repeal conflicting ordinance and other related purposes. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Stokes. Item number 3, first reading of ordinance number 2025-34. Mr. Stokes.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 2025-34, be it ordained by the mayor and council of the city of Fort Oglethorpe, an application for a certificate of appropriateness for tax parcel number 00031008207 Barnhart Circle, Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia 30742, requested by the owners Jeremy and Dana Pye, so as to approve the application for a certificate of appropriateness for repairs to a residence located in the Fort Oglethorpe Historic District and other related purposes. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Stokes. Item number 4, first reading of ordinance number 2025-35. Mr. Stokes.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 2025-35. An ordinance of the mayor and council of the city of Fort Oglethorpe for authorization to make application for a non-conforming use sign variance for tax parcel number 002-0A-007, located at 1450 Cloud Springs Road, Ringo, Catoosa County, State of Georgia, by the owner Weigel Stores Incorporated by Tiffany Walker, so as to authorize the applicant to make an application for a sign variance to erect a non-conforming use sign upon said property. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Stokes. Item number 5, first reading of ordinance number 2025-36. Mr. Stokes.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 2025-36, an ordinance of the mayor and council of the city of Fort Oglethorpe for a land subdivision for tax parcel number 0003F030 located at 212 First Street, Fort Oglethorpe, Catoosa County, State of Georgia, by the owner, city of Fort Oglethorpe, so as to subdivide said parcel into two separate parcels, to amend the official zoning map for the city of Fort Oglethorpe, to repeal conflicting ordinances and other related purposes. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Stokes. Item number 6, first reading of ordinance number 2025-37. Mr. Stokes.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 2025-37, an ordinance of the mayor and council of the city of Fort Oglethorpe for a zoning amendment for tax parcel number 0208046A located at 231 French Street, Rossville, Walker County, State of Georgia, by the owner Norman and Lona Lanier, so as to amend the zoning of said property from an R3 zoning to an R1 zoning, to amend the official zoning map for the city of Fort Oglethorpe, to repeal conflicting ordinances and other related purposes. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Stokes. This is one you've been looking for right here.
Yes, sir.
Item number 7, first reading of ordinance number 2025-38. Mr. Stokes.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 2025-38 be ordained by the mayor and council for the city of Fort Oglethorpe, an ordinance for the annexation of tax parcel number 020804648, 231 French Street, Rossville, Walker County, State of Georgia, requested by the owners Norman and Leonona Lanier, so as to annex said property into the corporate limits of the city of Fort Oglethorpe, to change the corporate limits of the city of Fort Oglethorpe, to amend the official zoning map for the city of Fort Oglethorpe, to repeal conflicting ordinances and other related purposes. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Stokes.
Thank you, sir.
Next item on the agenda is new business. Item number 1, recommendation to award an annual installment for Axon Fleet 3 Advanced In-Car Cameras. Ms. Hughes.
Thank you. On December 22nd, 2022, the Fort Oglethorpe City Council entered into the first of 5 years of contract with Axon for in-car camera systems. The total cost of that contract is $339,960. That system was delivered to the city in late 2023. The system has proven to be very effective and very useful tool in documenting events, officer safety, enhancing transparency, and it has also helped to solve crimes and has offered command staff the ability to see the officers in action and provide feedback and training. Because the city of Fort Oglethorpe already uses the Axon tasers and body camera systems, the Axon 3 Fleet in-car system is the sole source option to ensure the integration of the equipment already in use. This is a recommendation to to pay an installment payment in the amount of $67,990.01 for those advanced in-car camera systems, including the integration services, for the third of 5 yearly installments in the system, and that would be coming out of the SPOST fund.
Thank you, Ms. Hughes. I have a motion to approve.
So moved, sir.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Stinnett, second by Mr. Crawford. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 2, recommendation to purchase pipe casings for installation under Thomas Road. Ms. Hughes.
Thank you. The city has issued an invitation to bid for the replacement of water lines and storm drains in the historic district, including the areas around 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Streets, as well as Thomas Road. Thomas Road is scheduled to be paved in the next 30 days. However, the project to replace those water lines and storm drains will not begin until a later date, much later this year. In order to ensure that the paving of Thomas Road can be completed in that timely fashion, and to ensure that the paving does not get undone by this other project, pipe casings need to be installed under the road in 3 locations to prevent the pavement, prior to the pavement being put down, so that the water lines can be placed in the casings during the course of the historic district project. Quotes were solicited from 3 vendors, and Piping Supply Company Incorporated offered the lowest responsible quote with the fastest delivery time. The pipe casings will be installed by the Public Utilities Department, and that is in the amount of $10,517.36 coming out of the Water and Sewer Fund.
Thank you, Ms. Hughes. I have a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Crawford, second by Mr. Rogers. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item number 3, requested approval of a special event permit to hold a Labor Day Festival in Barnhart Circle and the Polo Fields in 2026. Ms. Hughes.
No, we just got done with Labor Day, but we're going to do it all over again. This is a special event permit to host the Labor Day at the Post Festival next year, Monday, September 7th, 2026. It's an all-day event. We will talk a little bit later in this meeting about this year's Labor Day event. But this would close the circle between that Sunday and Monday. Beginning at 6, we would start setting up in the days before. Barnhart Circle would be closed to through traffic Sunday, September 6th, and to all traffic on Monday, September 7th, until the festival breakdown occurs at 11 p.m. We would need to close those roads. We'd have traffic control, police patrol, additional refuse pickup, removal of barricades, and this is a city event. Staff is needed to help carry out the duties required both before, during, and after the festival. The city will fund this event, and those sponsorships will be allowed and accepted. The cost of the event will include, but it may not be limited to, services, talent fees, festival activities, equipment rental. The cost for this event will be offset by sponsorships and sales during the festival and is not expected to exceed $75,000, not including the staff costs which the city has typically absorbed.
Thank you, Ms. Hughes. I have a motion to approve.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Crawford, second by Ms. James. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. City manager's report. Ms. Hughes.
Thank you. I have several things. First, I'm going to turn it over to the chief for the presentation of some Lifesaver Awards tonight. We have some distinguished officers in our midst, so we're going to turn it over to Chief Keith Sewell.
Thank you. It is absolutely an honor to be before you tonight and present some life-saving awards to some exemplary employees. First, I'd like to call up Officer Dylan Lanham, Officer Shandy Hall, and Officer Mike Miracle. If you would please step up with us, please. Just stand before the council here. To the three of you, in recognition of your extraordinary courage and decisive action on August 12, 2025, risking your own safety and to save a citizen from a vehicle swept away by floodwaters, your excellent service and heroism uphold the proudest traditions of law enforcement. You guys went above and beyond. The young lady, or the older lady that was swept away right here in front of the city hall. Had you guys not reacted quickly, showed up and rescued her from her car, she'd no longer be with us. And for your efforts, I'd like to present you guys with these awards. So Dylan, Shandy, and Mike. Thank you.
Bravo.
You guys just want to stay there? Next, I'd like to call up Officer William Martinez. Will. Officer Martinez, in recognition of your quick and decisive actions performed on July 3rd, 2025, removing a burn victim from an active house fire, saving them from further injury or death. Your excellent service and heroism uphold the proudest traditions of law enforcement, and I thank you very much for your efforts and job. Great job. So much.
We got you back.
No one's doing bunny ears.
Thanks, sir.
One more. Officer David Eady, if you could please.
Yeah. Yes.
Officer Edie had just joined us just a few months ago, but has always already become a huge part of our department. And Officer Edie, in recognition of your quick response and decisive actions performed on July 15, 2025, removing an accident victim from their vehicle and performing CPR, not once but twice, to save their life. Your excellence in service and heroism uphold the proudest traditions of law enforcement, and I thank you very much for your service, sir. Great job.
Can we have all the officers?
all of them.
Yep.
You got some in the back over here too.
Robbie, smile, you're in this with me.
Great job.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good job, man. Good job, guys.
Thank you, Mom.
Okay, thank you all again for your service, and thank you for acting quickly in all these circumstances. It's wonderful to have you all with us on our police force. The SBA, the Small Business Administration, is offering low-interest loans to those impacted by the August 12th floods. Affected homes, apartments, many businesses throughout the city may qualify. The county has allowed the use of the space at Constitution Hall up until, I believe, this Friday. So if you're interested in one of those low-interest loans, you can go visit the SBA at Constitution Hall. There's also information on the county's website and our website as well. On Saturday, September the 13th, our vintage baseball tournament will take, well, it's not our vintage baseball, the vintage baseball tournament will take place on the polo field, and we will have a small market. There are several vendors who will be set up, live music, and a food truck or two out there, so please come out. Taylor, will you remind me of the timer, Bobby? From 10 until 2, so come out and have fun. And now let's talk about Labor Day at the Post 2025. It was wonderful. I cannot thank this council enough for giving us the opportunity to provide this for the community. It was a lot of fun to work. It was a lot of fun to plan. It's also not an event that just happens a day or two in advance. Labor Day at the Post takes a year of planning, months of preparation, weeks of making sure the circle is looking right and looking good, and then days, long days of setting up, tearing down, working together, probably not being our best selves in some of it, but most of the time we were pretty good. We got along pretty well. The staff did a wonderful job, so I just want to recognize, I know everybody in the police department was there, so y'all stand up, but also I've got some gentlemen back there who worked so if y'all just stand up. Come on, Roger. Come on, buddy. Thank you all so much. Oh, you were hiding. I didn't see you there, Nick. And then also, if I could ask Taylor Hutwagner, Bobby Daniels, and Blake McAllister of McAllister Productions to please come up to the podium. These three people are the ones who made Labor Day happen. I can't say enough, Taylor and Bobby, without you guys, I don't think there'd be a Labor Day. Blake, there wouldn't have been a Labor Day like this one this year if it wasn't for you. So thank you guys so much. It was a wonderful event, and again, thank you to the council for letting us do it, and we're really looking forward to next year, and we just love all the community support. Do you guys have anything you'd like to say?
Thanks to the community for coming out. We had record numbers this year, so hopefully we'll just
13,500 people. So it's very exciting.
And now we're excited to have another one.
That's right.
Thank you.
We can start planning now. Let's go.
You can start this, yes. So go out to Taylor's office and we'll see you guys later. But Blake, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Blake.
You came on at the kind of was way too late and still made it wonderful. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what we accomplished with a whole 365 days. So it's going to be great.
Less than that now. But.
Well, don't stress me out. Like, no need for all that. Like, thank you guys very much. All right.
But yeah, again, thanks for having me, guys. Looking forward to making it a huge event. So it's going to be great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great.
That's it for me.
Thank you, Ms. Hume. Hats off to all the employees. I know a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into that weekend, so thank all of y'all for what you do. Our officers, you know, they deserve a award every day. You know, in their line of work, they don't know what they're going to run into when they get up in the morning. So it takes a special kind, and I think we got the best. Thank you, guys. Mr. Childs.
I want to thank all the directors. I want to thank all you police officers that do your job above and beyond. You know, you never know what you're going to do. I would never know what I was going to do in that case, but thank you for acting quickly. And thank you, Chief. Thank all of y'all for Labor Day. Thank our citizens, our non-citizens. Fort O is getting very popular, and like Blake said, it's going to be better next year. So thank you.
Mr. Crawford.
Yeah, just echo what y'all said. Thank you congratulations to the officers that did what on those events right there. I mean, it takes special people to run towards danger when everybody else is running away from it, and we're privileged to have you guys protecting us as citizens, and makes me feel safer living and raising my family in this community, especially seeing Mr. McGrath in his biker shorts with his calves popping out. But no, and thank you to Blake and what you did. I know we've talked about it for years. I know this has been kind of a dream of yours to accomplish, and you did a great job, and we were honored to have you be a part of it. And that's it.
Mr. Rogers.
Yes, much of the same. We've got a lot to be thankful for. I got to witness the water rescue. I was right across the street watching it, and it was incredible to see all of them jump in and do what they needed to do. And all of the other presentations, Chief had shared a little more detailed information with us about what you all did, and it's pretty incredible, truly incredible. And we're so thankful for the police officers that we have. And echo much of the sentiment. Blake, Taylor, Bobby, all the city staff. Labor Day at the Post was truly special. We had such a good time. I heard nothing but positives from everybody I talked to, and my daughter had just a total blast. She went into she went and saw the acts in the tent, and she went and stood in line and saw them again after the show. She was so fired up about it. So it was really awesome to see.
Ms. James.
Thanks to the officers and to everybody for Labor Day at the Post, and you made us Fort O famous. So we appreciate it.
Ms. Stinnett.
Yes, sir. My dad always addressed the Fort Oglethorpe Police Department as Fort Oglethorpe's finest. You guys do not disappoint. Thank you for all you do and your service. And Bobby, Taylor, Blake, you rock. Back to you, sir.
This time I'll entertain a motion to go into executive session.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Childs, second by Mr. Crawford. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
This council is in executive session. I'll entertain a motion to come out of executive session.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Childs, second by Mr. Rogers. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
This council is out of executive session. In executive session, we discussed real estate and litigation. Next item on the is adjournment. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Crawford, second by Mr. Rogers. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
This meeting is adjourned.
Go Dogs.